Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Steinle Stadium. It's a beautiful day out today as the JV girls soccer teams are playing, and we're getting ready for the varsity game between Quakertown and Hatboro-Horsham. Hello, everyone. I'm JJ. With me, Sean, and we'll be your announcers for this game. So, Sean, the Hatters are coming off a huge 2-1 victory over Abington on Friday, and Sam Hollish and M11 were really the ones behind the goals in that game against Abington.
That's right, JJ. It was a huge game because the Hatters swapped positions with Abington in the Suburban 1 Liberty Division standings. The Hatters currently sit in third place behind Upper Dublin and Wissahickon with 3 games remaining in the season. Every game here on out will impact how the Red and Black will finish their season.
And now the Hatters starters. So Martine Royds will be on goal. Abby Waltz, Bridget McFadden, Marissa Rapino, and Grayson Smith will be on defense. Sophia Leah and M11, along with Caitlin Carpenter and Caroline Chagog, will be on midfield. And Mia Malafai and Emily Thomas will be on forward.
The Hatters are coached by Kelsey Daly, who's in her 4th season as head coach. She's a very impressive record. We'll see if she can add another win tonight.
And now for the Quakertown starters. Goalkeeper will be Madison Peacher. McKenna Calabria, Caroline Saprell, Angela Calvanese will be defenders. Callie Abel, Maggie Yoakum, Madeline LeBonge, Kyla Frederick, and Hannah Hensel will be midfielders, and Trinity Lucas and Jade Williams will be forwards.
The Panthers are coached by Mike Cook, who's in his 12th season as head coach. Here he is on the right.
And we will be right back with the opening kick right after these messages.
Hatboro-Horsham School District.
Tonight's sporting event is brought to you by Safe Driving Coach, coaching teens defensive driving habits that will last a lifetime.
Wait, we got to get this.
Hatboro-Horsham School District is requesting applications.
Welcome back, everyone, for tonight's girls soccer game between Quakertown and Hatboro-Horsham. Things are just about to get started and get going for the evening.
This is a very important game for the Lady Hatters. It is a win-and-in scenario. So basically, if they beat Quakertown here, they'll get a ride to the playoffs. And with 3 games remaining in the season, including this game, it's important to win as many games as you can.
Definitely. And HH has definitely got the momentum that they need to win this game coming off the big win against Abington last week. If they play like they did on Friday, then things should go smoothly tonight.
It looks like we are just about to get underway here. The Hatters' next 2 games are away against Upper Dublin and Wiss, so that's very critical. At home it's much easier to play because of the home field advantage. But when you're away, when it's this close to the playoffs, could create some difficulty for the Hatters. The last game of the season, actually, against Council Rock South, has been canceled because of the tornado that happened early in the school year. So we have 2 games remaining against Upper Dublin and Wissahickon. Excuse me, I'm now just hearing that they are playing them. They're still playing them, but it was canceled before, so it was postponed, and now they're going to make up that game at the end of the season before the playoffs. It's a very nice day outside right now.
Yeah.
It's about 65 degrees.
Yes.
The wind is not crazy strong, but you can definitely feel it.
Yeah, but other than that, beautiful, clear day. Definitely good conditions for the Panthers and the Hatters.
Yeah, it's a beautiful evening here. I wonder when it's going to turn dark.
Right, teams are starting to come onto the field and get into position for the game, so should be getting underway momentarily.
Again, just to reiterate the standings here, the Hatters are 10-3-1 right now in the Liberty division, and the Quakertown Panthers are 7-4-2. So in a very competitive division, both teams have records above 500, but the Hatters are in the driver's seat to get a trip to the playoffs, as they're currently in 3rd place. Wissahickon and Upper Dublin have very impressive records as well, and those are the 2 teams that Hatters will be traveling to with their next few games. So it looks like we're about to kick off here. As you can see, it's very sunny outside, so it may be harder, more difficult to track the ball. Here we go. So the Panthers will start with the ball.
Looks like Panthers number 11, Maggie Yoakum, will be up first. And the game is underway. Seeing a lot of back and forth between the Hatters and the Panthers to start.
Ooh. There's a shot to the head there. The Hatters were able to defend it, though.
Hatters pass intercepted by Yoakum. Nice save there by Hatters goalie Martine Royds.
That's the first shot on net for the Panthers tonight. With a very impressive record at 7-4-2, the Hatters are just going to need to play some great defense.
Still just a lot of back and forth between the 2 teams, though Quakertown is in control of the ball for the moment.
They've been in control of the ball for most of these first few minutes.
Yeah. Hatters aren't really able to find the in that they need in order to make moves down to score.
Seems like they're kind of targeting that right side of the field for the Panthers. And that is as they've been kind of taking the ball up the field along that side. And they've had a few throw-ins from that side, and now here they're going to have a free kick.
You're right, they have.
That kick was well short of the goal, and the Hatters were able to defend it and try to get it upfield, but the Panthers take it right back.
I'm hitting it, it's just not making a difference.
Panthers still targeting that right side, moving down towards the goal.
Can you guys hear me now?
Throw in for the Panthers again.
Okay. I'm hitting it, just nothing's changing.
So now the Panthers will have another throw in, this time closer to the goal than the last throw. But again, they keep targeting that right side of the field. So that's something for the Hatters to keep an eye on.
I was hitting it, just nothing changed.
Yes.
I tried it before and all I did was make it.
That shot goes right over the net. It'll be a free kick for the Hatters here. On behalf of the goalie. That was a good kick there by Martine Royds, who was able to get to about the midfield mark. Ooh. The header attempt might have been a penalty there on the Panthers. It looks like the Hatters will get the ball.
And that was Abby Waltz, who was down there for a little bit for the Hatters, but looks like she's doing okay now.
Yeah, she drew the penalty there. It was a pretty hard penalty. So that allowed for a free goal kick for the Hatters. Again, kind of going towards that right side. So far, the Panthers have 2 shots on goal, and the Hatters really haven't generated much offense. But maybe that could change right here. And the Panthers' goal gets the kick and kicks it to about the 40-yard line. I think this is the first Hatters throw-in on that side of the field.
Yes.
It might be even their first throw-in in general. So now the Hatters will have the position to score here and try to take the lead.
Yep. And
early on.
Hatters 33, Marissa Rapino throwing it in.
Ooh, that was a kick right to the face there. But it looks like the Hatters will get possession right back and try to score again. Again, it's very, very sunny outside, so that could create some difficulty for the Hatters as they're trying to track the ball.
Yeah. Okay. Hatters trying to get control back from Quakertown. Still on that same far side of the field that Quakertown's been targeting this whole game. Now another throw in. Hatters Grayson Smith will do it. Now Quakertown's got it back in possession.
A little bit of a one-on-one there, but just out of reach of the Panthers goalie was able to kick it right back. It was a very good kick, in fact. Seems like a penalty was called there, but I'm not sure what it was. Could have been offsides.
Looks like Hatters will have the penalty kick here.
It's about 35 yards out of the net.
Number 2, M11 with the kick. Just narrowly misses.
That is the Hatters' first shot on goal, though, of this game. So we're about 7.5 minutes in. And the Hatters were able to get their shot on net. Against still 0-0. That could be attributed to the sun. Again, it's very hard to track the ball, and it's hard to be able to control the ball when it's this sunny outside.
Now throw in for Quakertown.
Another throw in on the far side.
Looks like Smith will throw in for the Hatters.
I think it's interesting that they keep trying to target that right side because this side here, it's kind of more shadowed.
Yeah,
You might be able to see the ball better,
yeah.
but they keep going to the side where kind of the sun will be more into play when they're trying to kick the ball up the field. So interesting play so far from both teams.
Definitely. I also think that left side is, or the side closest to the press box is just wide open, and they might have an easier time going that way. Hatters trying to hang on to possession deep in Quakertown territory.
Some good defense there by Quakertown. The Hatters basically had the, I think, advantage there. They were trying to kick the ball, and it was a good chip kick to try to set up a goal there for the Hatters, but the defense was able to stand tall and stop the ball there from getting into the net. So some very good defense from both sides as we're about 10 minutes done this first half, and it's still a 0-0 score from two very good teams in the Suburban 1 Liberty Division.
Now Quakertown trying to hang on to possession in Hatters territory.
Here we go. It's more shadowed over here, as you guys can see.
Yes.
So maybe now they'll start targeting this side of the field more until it gets darker outside.
Yes.
This will be another throw-in for the Panthers, and they've had plenty of throw-ins so far in this first half. But both goalies so far not having to do much as, again, we're about 10 minutes in and there's only been 4 combined shots on net.
Levin trying to get possession back for the Hatters, but she isn't able to.
Good defense there by the Hatters.
Yes. LFI was able to kick it over to Smith there. And it looks like Smith will throw in for the Hatters. Hatters, if they can just get past this defense, probably might have an opportunity to score.
Yeah, the defense has been playing very strong, though, so far.
Yeah, on both sides.
There was an opportunity there for a one-on-one. The shot there is saved.
Excellent save by Vale on behalf of Quakertown.
That was a great setup for the shot, too.
Yes. Both teams played very well in that moment. Malify kicks it over. Looks like possession will go to Quakertown.
So now we have a possession on the closer side of the field. And the Hatters are trying to set up a goal there, but it is defended by the Panthers. And they're able to kick it up the field.
I'm trying to focus the camera.
Thomas has possession now for the Hatters.
Oh, what a save.
Oh, excellent save. Once again by Darby Vale for Quakertown.
That was another wide open shot, kind of like the last goal. But again, just an amazing save there. And the Panthers are able to keep both teams scoreless so far, as we're about 15 minutes in through the first half.
Ball's out yet again. Looks like Caroline Chagog will get it in. Then it's with Levin.
Another throw-in. A lot of throw-ins so far. But what kind of started the game as a very heavy Quakertown possession driven few set of minutes. Now it's kind of going towards the Hatters side of the field, or towards the Quakertown goalie, excuse me. And the possessions have been shifting back and forth between both teams.
Definitely.
Another good kick there. Hatters defense playing very strong here as they try to set up a goal here. Again, scoreless here. We're about 15 minutes in through the first half. This is a very, very important game for both teams, actually. Quakertown is 7-4-2, but they're in 5th place in the Liberty Division. Again, with that strong of a record, it's very rare to be that low in the standings. But every game matters here on out. And if the Hatters win this game, then it's a win-and-in scenario. So basically, if they win this, they will go to the playoffs.
Hatters trying to hang on to possession right now as they get closer to the goal.
There's just been a lot of throw-ins so far, which kind of shows that there's just been so much back and forth.
Yes. Now it's Rapino throwing it in for the Hatters.
Another throw-in for the Hatters.
Yes. And it's Rapino again. Hatters might have an opportunity to score, but Quakertown's defense is able to make sure that doesn't happen.
Kind of took a while to corral the ball there.
Yeah.
So it allowed time for the Quakertown defender to get back, and here prevented the goal from happening, as it'll be a goal kick here for the Quakertown Panthers.
Now Levin's on it for the Hatters. Now it's back with Quakertown. Waltz kicks it over. Hatters trying to run it down before it goes out.
It's been a while since the ball has been on this side of the field. So Quakertown will try to keep the ball on this side of the field to try to get a goal. But over the past 5 or so minutes, it's kind of been the Hatters dominating possession on the other side of the field.
Yeah, and I think now with how the sun is setting and shifting, the side where Quakertown needs to be to score has a lot more sunlight, so now it's going to be harder for them.
Hatters are trying to set something up there, but the pass is intercepted there.
Shago kicks it over to Malafai. Then Quakertown gets it back.
It looks like most of the field is starting to get more shaded.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll see how that helps both teams. Malafai kicking it over to some of the other Hatters players. Looks like they're going to try and score.
A good opportunity here. Through the uprights. But it'll be a goal kick here for the Panthers. Another close attempt there. So while the Hatters kind of started low in the shots on goal department, or in that column, they now have a 6-2 shot on goal difference between both teams. So now the Hatters have kind of been dominating with possession. And we'll see if this could lead to a goal, as there have been plenty of opportunities so far.
Hatters are getting close. They're lingering on Quakertown side of the field.
Good kick there by McFadden. Another goal kick there for the Panthers. It just shows there's just been a lot of back and forth, as we are about halfway through the first half, and it's still scoreless.
Smith's got it for the Hatters, gets it over towards Liat and Levin.
Again, if you're just joining us here, a very, very important game for both teams. The Quakertown Panthers are 7-4-2 this season, and the Hatters are 10-3-1 in the Liberty Division standings. This game has a lot of implications for whether or not the teams make the playoffs. So far, it's just been a lot of defense.
Yeah, neither team's been able to land a goal yet, though they've had many attempts, especially the Hatters.
Looks like there was a penalty there. I think the Quakertown defender pushed off. So now the Hatters will have a free kick here, about 30 yards out from the net. Excuse me, about 40 yards out from the net.
McFadden with the kick. Levin's able to get on top of it.
So far, again, the ball has been on this side of the field towards the Quakertown goalie. And Martina Royds is kind of just chilling out. But now it seems like she could have an opportunity to get a save, as the ball is kind of going between both sides of the field.
It's back with Quakertown for now as they start moving towards their goal.
Just a good shot there.
Yes, Royds is able to save it.
Ooh, was there a trip there on the outside? I think I might have seen a trip there, as it does not seem it'll be a trip. I think it'll be a throw in here for the Panthers.
Yes, that's
But a very close call there.
yeah. Kyla Frederick threw it in. Now Hatters and Quakertown fighting to see who's gonna take possession here. Ibrahim and Shagog are there trying to kick towards goal, but just not able to get past this defense.
Ooh. That was a good shot there. It was kind of a chip shot.
Very good shot from M11, but Darby Vale was able to save it for Quakertown.
And with that attempt there, that shot attempt, the Hatters now have 9 shots on goal, and the Panthers only have 3. So if the Panthers are going to try to win this game, you're going to have to get more shots on net. So here it'll be another throw-in for the Hatters. So we have about 15 minutes left in the first half. Still scoreless. Both teams playing very well defensively. Hatters have more shots on net, and that's basically been the storyline of the game so far.
Another throw in by Smith for the Hatters.
Trying to create an opportunity here, but it seemed like they were outnumbered by the defenders.
Yes. Smith trying to get it away from Quakertown, but she's not quite able to. Gets it over to Thomas.
Defense is playing very well here.
Yeah, Malify's on it, getting it over. Now back with Shagog, or Levin, excuse
Just
me.
out of reach there. That might have been a shot attempt, but again, the ball was just out of reach.
Yeah. Quakertown's got it now. They're trying to move back to where they can score.
I think they might be taking an injury timeout. The player was able to get up and walk, so that's a good sign. And the substitution will be made here.
Yes. And heading off for Quakertown was number 20, Kira Mori, and coming on is 48, Taylor Kletzing.
So now the Hatters will have a free kick from about midfield. Or never mind. The free kick here might be Quakertown's. And it will be.
Looks like Soprel will throw it in for Quakertown. Levin is able to get it over towards some more Hatters players. Quakertown's still in there.
And now it seems the ball is fully in their possession. They brought it down to this side of the field for the first time in a while. Good defense there by Abby Waltz. So it'll be another throw-in for the Panthers as they are now in Hatters territory.
Looks like Soprel will have the throw-in again for Quakertown. From her, it's over to Harwick.
Good defense there by Abby Waltz again. Able to deflect the shot. And this time I believe it'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. And it looks like Madison Kalinowski will be taking the kick. That was a good save there by Martine Royds. Deflected right into the foot of a Panthers scorer. And now Quakertown leads 1-0. It was very crowded there, so I can't tell who scored that exactly. But we'll be able to know right after the replay. Again, it was very crowded down there from the corner kick. Martine Royds deflected the shot. It was a very good save, but it went unluckily right to the foot. So here's the replay. The sun is in a few of their eyes. As you can see, they're trying to shield themselves from the sun. It goes right there to Martine Royds to the foot there of number 7. And that was Carolyn Soprel with the shot there. Very crowded. Lot of stuff happened there. And the Quakertown Panthers ended up scoring. They now lead 1-0 with about 10 minutes to go in the first half.
Darby Vale now with the kick for Quakertown. And it back towards about midfield. Ibrahim gets it over to Rapino. Now Frederick's got it. Being defended a lot by the Hatters. Slips a bit, but she's able to stay up.
I wonder if that was a slide tackle.
Ibrahim able to get it over towards Hewish. Now it's back with Ibrahim.
So now most of the field is basically shaded. So as you're seeing, it's kind of easier for both teams to kind of see the ball, and they're able to track it. And we've seen a much cleaner set of passing.
Quick substitution for Quakertown. Harwick, Kletzing, And some other players heading off, some other ones heading on.
I believe that was Madison Kalinowski that was exiting the game as well.
Yes, thank you. Liat going up against Hensel and Frederick, trying to get possession for the Hatters. Then Hewish, then Smith. Quakertown still hanging on, though.
So as beforehand, that right side was fully sunny. Now it is not as sunny. In fact, it's just very shaded. So now the person, whoever's throwing it in, will be able to see with clearer vision. And that shot there on net was way off, so it'll be a free kick for Martine Royds. Both goalies are playing extremely well in this first half.
Definitely, and I'd say Vale has had a lot more opportunity to showcase that than Royds has, with the amount of kicks Hatters have taken on
That's
net.
a credit to the Hatters defense.
Yes. Rapinoe able to keep it away from Abel there. As Suprel will have the throw in.
There was a missed header there. Allows for some space here for the Hatters. I think Emma Levin tried kicking that up the field, but it was just out of reach there. And it'll be a throw in here for the Panthers. So again, it's kind of shocking that this is such a low-scoring game. Both teams have winning records, and they're well above 500. Especially the Hatters, they're 10-3. 10-3-1, excuse me, and the Quakertown Panthers are 7-4-2. So you'd expect for them to score some more goals. But again, both credit to the defense, for both defenses, excuse me, and it's been a very defensive half so far, as we still have about 6 minutes remaining until the first half is over. And while the Hatters are leading in shots on net by 5, they have 10 shots on goal, while the Panthers have 5. The Panthers were able to strike with one of theirs and have the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and I think that's a credit to the Panthers' offense of being able to create and find an opportunity, and I think that's what it's going to come down to win tonight's game, is being able to either find an opportunity to score or create one if it doesn't already exist.
More substitutions here.
Another throw in by Quakertown. Hatters able to kick it up towards Thomas, but Quakertown gets on top of it first. Abel and Shagog both trying to get possession. Great
shots on net
defense there by the Hatters.
Quakertown is kind of keeping possession over the last minute or so.
Yeah.
And now the Hatters try to get it down to their side of the field. Give the defense a break for a second.
Now it's with Ibrahim. And back towards Levin.
They're going to call a penalty there on Emma Levin. and it'll be a kick here for the Panthers. So we've had a few penalties here tonight, and the free kicks, I think, mostly have gone to the Panthers, so there have been a few more penalties on the Hatters, and that can make a difference in how the score plays out.
Hatters trying to get possession after the Panthers have been dominating for the past couple of minutes. Smith able to send it up more. It looks like it'll be a throw-in for Quakertown.
It's been hard to create separation. The defense of Quakertown has just been basically attacking the ball, and the Hatters, while they kind of had a lot of shots on net earlier, over the past 5 or so minutes, they've maybe only managed to get about 2. So it just shows how after that first goal, the Panthers defense has really shut down the Hatters offense that has been so strong throughout the season so far.
Now the ball's with Shagog, then Rapino. Sending it up towards Levin, but Quakertown still trying to get on top of that.
We are now about 2 minutes to go in the first half here. Almost scoreless, if not for the corner kick tap in by the Panthers. But again, very defensive so far from both teams. And we'll see if the second half changes that at all.
Yeah. Another great kick by Vale. Now the ball's back with Smith for the Hatters.
There's a throw from the Hatters. This is the first kind of full possession the Hatters have had in a while down here on this side of the field. We now have a minute to go. We'll see if the Hatters can strike anything here to go into halftime, try to tie it up.
Yep, looks like they're going to have to do another throw-in. Probably going to be Smith. Great attempt there by Levin, but Vale was just able to get on top of it.
That was a great kick there. We'll see if the Panthers can do something in the few seconds that we have left in this first half. But the Hatters might. The Hatters have an opening down the field.
Great last-minute attempt there by Randa, but just
That'll be
didn't
the
go
half.
in.
Very, very low-scoring first half. A lot of defensive strengths there from both teams, and it's been hard to get a lot of shots on net, and that's accredited to the defenses, as both teams are very strong coming into this game.
All right, we'll be back after these commercials with our halftime highlights.
Tonight's sporting event.
Hatboro-Horsham School District is requesting applications for Substitute Teacher Service, also known as STS, and looking for a variety of positions. We are looking for substitute teacher, guest teacher, paraprofessional, and personal care assistant. STS is a district partner and provides substitutes to work in our schools. Anyone with a bachelor's degree who would like to substitute teach in the district is eligible to participate in the guest teacher program. The STS Guest Teacher Program is a free online training program that can be completed when it is convenient for you. Once the training is complete and all paperwork is submitted, the STS Guest Teacher will be able to substitute in any school they would like. This is a wonderful opportunity for those who would like a flexible schedule while contributing to the excellence of Hatboro-Horsham School District. If you have any questions, please refer to the information listed. Thank you for your time.
For over a decade, the Hatboro-Horsham Television Network has served the school district community by informing, educating, and entertaining its viewers about the school district. You can catch us live or view pre-recorded programs on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. HHTV can also be viewed on Xfinity Channel 28 and Fios Channel 33. Follow us on social media and subscribe for the latest HHTV releases. HHTV, bringing smiles around the school district.
Hatboro-Horsham School District is requesting applications for Substitute Teacher Service, also known as STS, and looking for a variety of positions. We are looking for substitute teacher, guest teacher, paraprofessional, and personal care assistant. STS is a district partner and provides substitutes to work in our schools. Anyone with a bachelor's degree who would like to substitute teach in the district is eligible to participate in the guest teacher program. The STS Guest Teacher Program is a free online training program that can be completed when it is convenient for you. Once the training is complete and all paperwork is submitted, the STS Guest Teacher will be able to substitute in any school they would like. This is a wonderful opportunity for those who would like a flexible schedule while contributing to the excellence of Hatboro-Horsham School District. If you have any questions, please refer to the information listed. Thank you for your time.
For over a decade, the Hatboro-Horsham Television Network has served the school district community by informing, educating, and entertaining its viewers about the school district. You can catch us live or view pre-recorded programs on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. HHTV can also be viewed on Xfinity Channel 28 and Fios Channel 33. Follow us on social media and subscribe for the latest HHTV releases. HHTV, bringing smiles around the school district.
Hatboro-Horsham.
For over a decade, the Hatboro-Horsham television network has served the school district community by
Three great highlights for you of this game that is currently 1-0 in favor of the Panthers.
So now let's take a look at the halftime highlights. Again, very scoreless almost scoreless first half. Here was a shot attempt by the Hatters, but the goalie was able to get right in front of it. Here's the goal for the Panthers off the corner kick. But the deflection from Martine Royds went right into the foot there and was able to kick it right into the net. And then here is a Hatter shot attempt. A great save there by Quakertown's goalie. So not many big plays from that first half, but a lot of great saves, a lot of great defensive plays as the Panthers lead 1-0 as the second half is about to begin.
informing, educating, and entertaining its viewers about the school district. You can catch us live or view pre-recorded programs on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. HHTV can also be viewed on Xfinity Channel 28 and Fios Channel 33. Follow us on social media and subscribe for the latest HHTV releases. HHTV, bringing smiles around the school district.
Hatboro-Horsham School District is requesting applications for Substitute Teacher Service, also known as STS, and looking for a variety of positions. We are looking for substitute teacher, guest teacher, paraprofessional, and personal care assistant. STS is a district partner and provides substitutes to work in our schools. Anyone with a bachelor's degree who would like to substitute teach in the district is eligible to participate in the guest teacher program. The STS guest teacher program is a free online training program that can be completed when it is convenient for you. Once the training is complete and all paperwork is submitted, the STS guest teacher will be able to substitute in any school they would like. This is a wonderful opportunity for those who would like a flexible schedule while contributing to the excellence of Hatboro-Horsham School District. If you have any questions, please refer to the information listed. Thank you for your time.
And welcome back. Welcome back to the second half of tonight's girls soccer game, Quakertown versus Hatboro-Horsham. And second half's just about to get underway. Score is still 1-0 in favor of Quakertown. And hopefully we'll have an exciting second half.
Very defensively very defensive from both teams in the first half, and we'll see if that changes here.
Yes, and things are already underway.
The lights are up, which is interesting. So it signifies it's about to get dark.
Yeah, when we left off last time, the whole field was in shadow, so everyone had much better visibility of the ball. So that should carry over to this half. Levin gets the ball over to Malafai, then over to Thomas, and it's to Shagog.
Great passing there by the Hatters.
Excellent save by Vale for Quakertown. She's definitely a star player, and they're lucky to have her.
That was a great setup there by the Hatters. They were able to move the ball around, create an opening, find the gap, and get a solid shot on the net. But the goalie was right there, and it made a great save. And that's kind of been the story of this game so far. A lot of saves from both goalies.
Now Quakertown with the throw-in.
Again, if you're just joining us, the Hatters, if they win this game, they will make the Suburban 1 Liberty Division playoffs. They are currently 10-3-1, and Quakertown is 7-4-2. So Quakertown actually still has a chance to make the playoffs as well, but the Hatters are more or less in the driver's seat to make the playoffs.
Another throw-in by Rapino for the Hatters.
Some good defense there by Quakertown. Over the past 2 minutes, it's kind of been a Hatters heavy possession.
Definitely Shagog's trying to get in there, get possession along with Thomas. They're able to get it back towards Rapino. Then it's with Levin, then Shagog again.
So far the Hatters have had about 13 shots on net, and the Quakertown Panthers have had 6. And Quakertown was able to hit on one of theirs, and that's why it's a 1-0 game. But the Hatters almost double the, or they basically do double the shots on net from the Panthers. And even though they have more shots on net, the Panthers are still winning.
Nice. That's it. Low whistle.
Quakertown hanging on to possession right now.
The Hatters have the possession in Quakertown's territory again. Could have been a trip call there, but the Hatters get away with that one, and they keep possession. Quakertown's defense still staying strong, even though the Hatters have kept the ball on this side of the field for most of the half so far.
Yep, Liat did a header there, then it's over to Labange. Pino did a good job keeping it away from Quakertown there. Now Thomas and Levin. are trying to get the ball away from Quakertown and back to some Hatters players.
They called a trip there, so it'll be a free kick here for the Panthers. The Hatters have had a few penalties so far tonight, but not like a crazy amount to where the free kicks from the Panthers are like much more substantial. So I think the Hatters have had about 4 penalties so far. So it's been 4 free kicks from the Panthers, but they haven't been able to really account for that and score from a free kick.
Yeah, and Saprell had the kick that time. Now, Quakertown trying to move the ball away from their goal back to where they can score, but the Hatters have something to say about that. McFadden getting it over to Carpenter. Then Quakertown's on top of it again, but Rapino does a good job getting it back towards goal. But Vale picks it up.
The Hatters have had 15 opportunities to score, and she saved every single one of them. Very impressive showing. So now the Quakertown Panthers are going to try to get something going here in Hatters territory.
Abel getting it up towards Maury, but looks like there will be a throw-in. Quakertown will have it. Abel gets it over towards Yoakum.
Throw in for the Hatters now.
Rapino getting it down towards Levin. Then up to Malafai.
Gonna try to beat her along the outside, but the defense gets it that time. Able to kick it up the field. And now the Quakertown Panthers will have the ball at around the midfield mark. And the Hatters take it right back.
Rapino trying to get it over to Ibrahim, but Yoakum is getting in the way of that pass. And it'll be a throw-in by Abel for Quakertown.
Good deflection there by the Hatters defense there.
Yep, Liat's doing a good job getting the ball away from Yoakum. But this throw-in will go to Quakertown. It's Abel. Rapino's able to get it away for a little bit.
I think the start of this half has been very back and forth, just like the last half. So not much has changed from that end. I think it's important to note that the Hatters have a new goalie in. That is Sam Hollish, as her and Martine Royds have basically switched halves for most of the season so far, and that could be a measure of the success that the Hatters are having. I think having 2 goalies definitely helps lay off some of the pressure.
Makes sure that the goalie is staying fresh and is able to always stay on top of their responsibilities and doesn't get too tired.
And there's the goal there. Or, excuse me, that was the save.
Another great save by Vale. She's definitely a spectacular player. Looks
I
like
thought that was a goal for a second, but that was a great save. Yeah. And now the Hatters will have a corner. So last time, while the Panthers had a corner kick. Real quick, here's a replay of the shot from Liat. Deflected there right at the net. I thought that bounced right into the back corner, but it was a great save there. And the Panthers come away with a lucky one there. And the corner kick there ended in a goal kick here for the Panthers. So just a very, very impressive showing by Vale in net.
Now Abel's on top of it. Rapinoe trying to get involved. Quakertown staying on top of it.
Good defense there. Able to get it back to the outside and kick it out of bounds.
Yeah, Ibrahim did a good job forcing McManagle away from the Hatters' goal. Now looks like Surprise will have the throw-in. It's off to Abel, but Ibrahim is once again able to get the ball right away. Surprise throws it in again. Abel kicks it out towards Yoakum.
Tried to center it there, but good defense there by the Hatters.
Yes, that was Smith just there.
Able to kick it a little bit upfield.
Abel's still trying to stay on top of it, but looks like Shagog was able to get it away and get it up towards Levin.
She gets right around it. She's going to have a shot opportunity here. Just to the
Narrowly
outside.
missing it, yeah.
That was an awesome way to get up the sideline, though. She basically kicked it right through and was able to speed to the outside. Came at a very weird angle, and that's, I think, kind of why we saw the ball go towards the outside more. But a great shot nonetheless, and it was a good opportunity for the Hatters to get on the board there.
Play resumes with a kick from Vale. Labange kicks it up towards Harwick. It's Harwick and Smith. McFadden also trying to get the ball back for the Hatters.
Great defense there.
Yeah, overall Hatters defense has been doing a very good job of staying on top of the Quakertown players, but I do have to say Quakertown has been doing it better, as evidenced by the score.
That was Grayson Smith there on the deflection, by the way. It was a great defensive play. And now the Panthers will have another corner. Last time they had a corner, they were able to score off of it. So we'll see if that trend continues here. Very
Quakertown.
crowded around the net. I think the defense there was confused, and Quakertown was able to score
Yeah, Quakertown was able to find that opening.
off of another corner again. So I think it was very crowded around the net, caused some confusion, and basically the Panthers were able to tap it right in. And here's the replay. As you can see, the corner there. Very good shot, goes to about the back post side. A lot of headers there, but the Hatters were able to deflect it, but just the kick right to the outside, and it was a goal there for the Panthers. They now take a 2-0 lead in what's been, even though a 2-point lead, the Hatters defense has been very impressive tonight and has played very strong. So now the Hatters will need to generate some offense to try to get back in the score column.
Now the Hatters moving fast, trying to find openings. Smith able to get on top of it there, and then Carpenter.
Able to draw a penalty there. That was Emma Levin. She was able to draw a penalty, and now the Hatters will have a free kick about 35 yards out from the net. they're able to hit on this kick, it could be very important. And that's Bridget McFadden taking the kick.
McNaggle's on top of it.
Good defense there from Abby Waltz, able to kick it up the right sideline.
Levin's on top of it. Looks like it'll be a throw-in for Quakertown.
Just over 15 minutes through this half. The only change is the Quakertown Panthers have scored a goal in the past 3 or so minutes, and now they have a 2-0 lead, even though they have significantly less shots on net.
Yeah, Hatters are going to have to figure out a strong strategy in order to get past Vale if they want to get some points on the board tonight.
High kick there, able to be saved by Sam Hollish. I believe that's our first save of the night so far.
Yes. Now she kicks it. Shagog's on top of it. Now it's between Soprel and Levin.
It'll be a Hatters throw-in.
Now it's between Calvinese and Shagog.
Good shot there. Just another great save, though.
Yeah. Great shot from Shagog, as Sean said, but Vale was just able to get right on top of it.
Again, I'm still shocked that it's this low scoring. That both of these teams have very good records, both above 500 in the Suburban 1 Liberty Division. And Quakertown is taking this one so far 2-0.
Yeah. Especially since, like you said earlier, this is a win and in situation. If the Hatters win this game, then they're into the playoffs. So it's surprising that they're not going harder and trying more to score.
Here's a throw-in from the Hatters.
That was Thomas now. She's still on it, getting it over towards Tachi. Now it's up with Waltz. Great defense there.
Good kick there.
She gets it down towards Shagog. Shagog sending it back down towards Levin.
Ooh, looks like there's going to be a penalty drawn there by the Panthers. It'll be a free kick for them. Another one. So now we're just about halfway into this half, and the Panthers have been winning this half so far, and the Hatters will need to generate some sort of offense to try to get back in this game.
Shagog and Thomas trying to get on top of it. Frederick gets in the way.
Good kick there up the field, just out of reach there for Levin, and it's going to be a save there by the goalie. It's hard to generate offense when this is such a good defense that they're going against. That's been able to hold them to no goals so far, even though the shots on net is pretty high. He's able to keep it in bounds and try to center it.
Yep.
But the Hatters defense is there. So they try to kick it up.
Nice header there by McFadden. Then it's back with Shagog. Then Levin.
That'll be out of bounds.
Looks like that throw-in will go to the Hatters.
Quick substitution, though, for the Panthers.
Yep, that is Cruez heading off and Kalinowski coming back on. Rapinoe throws it in for the Hatters. Now it's with Levin. Another throw in by Rapinoe. Hatters are in a position where they could score if they can get past this defense.
They're able to kick it out of bounds, though, and it'll be a throw-in for the Panthers. This time throwing it in will be Callie Abel.
Saprel gets it
Able to
up
get
far
behind
up the field.
defense.
Not much defense here by the Hatters. Kalinowski kicks it away. It's with Frederick. She leads in assists for Quakertown. So if she's there, it's not good for the Hatters. Now it's back with Saprel.
Oh, went out of bounds. Very hectic set of events there, but now the
Yes.
Panthers will be able to throw it in, try to reset.
Now Hollish is going to be on top of it for the Hatters. Thomas gets it, then sends it over towards Shagog.
Good
Shagog's
move
doing
there.
a good job keeping it away from Quakertown's defense. Now it's with Levin.
Tried to center that one, but just out of reach for Liad. It'll be a goal kick yet again for the Panthers.
Malafai's getting on top of it. Abel's trying to as well. Saprel is able to kick it up towards Kalinowski.
Ball was deflected there, and the Panthers will still keep possession as they throw it in. But a quick substitution halts that throw in real quick. Now they'll be able to throw it in.
Another throw in.
Nice job. Good hustle, Mac.
Yoakum was able to kick it out there after she came on to that substitution.
Here's another substitution for the Hatters. That was Emily Thomas coming out, and coming in was Catherine Randa. That might have been a trip call there, but the Panthers are lucky. And there's the trip call. So now the Hatters will have a free kick about 30 yards out from the net.
Yep, that was Malafai who was down.
Now the Panthers try to prepare themselves to block this shot on net, presumably on the kick.
Shagog with the kick.
Ooh, just out of
Narrowly
reach.
misses.
Now it's time to take a look at our Safe Driving Coach defensive play of the game, presented by Safe Driving Coach. We've seen a very defensive game so far from both teams, but this play right here is the play of the game. The Hatters are able to shoot the ball there, but Veal is able to get in front of it. Got one handle and it was able to deflect it. Here's a better angle. Emily Thomas dribbles up. And the shot here from Malfi, just out of reach, and the goalie was able to get to the ball and tip it. And that was our Safe Driving Coach defensive play of the game. Safe Driving Coach, coaching teens' defensive driving habits that will last a lifetime.
Great kick there from Labange. Now it's up with Liat.
Hatters trying to get an opportunity going here. Very close. And Veal has another save tonight. Just have about 15 minutes to go. Quakertown's up 2-0. Again, if the Hatters win this, it is a win-and-in scenario. They will make the playoffs if they come back and win this game. Good move there. Tried to center it, but the Hatters defense is right there. Try to kick it up. And now the Hatters will throw it in very deep in their territory. Able to keep it back in bounds. Defense is there, though, and the save from Hollish.
Yes. Now Hollish has got the kick. Levin's on top of it as well as Shagog. They get it over to Hewish.
The Panthers are passing it well, but they're not able to create a lot of separation there. Try to get a goal. And now the Hatters going to try to score with about 12 minutes to go in this half, in the game in general, I should say. And another save there by Veal. She'll have another punt here. Goes to midfield.
Take a look at it.
Liat tried to head that. And the Panthers have possession.
That's all. It's all him.
It's with Frederick now.
Thank you.
She gets it up, but Waltz is able to get in there. Get it back towards Shagog.
All right, we're back in.
Ooh. There's a big hit there. And that'll be another free kick. This time much closer to the net for Quakertown.
Yeah, this is not good news for the Hatters. This is how all the points against them have been scored the entire game. Just over the net there. Could have been much worse for the Hatters.
Very lucky given the set of circumstances there from the free kick. So the Hatters have about 22 shots on net, and Quakertown has 11. So basically doubled the shots on net, but yet Quakertown leads 2-0. In these last 10 minutes, the Hatters offense are going to need to generate something to score some points.
Definitely. Hopefully they'll be generating it now as Smith moves down the left side. Now it's with Liat. She gets it up to Shagog. I think that pass was meant for Levin, but instead it goes straight to Vale.
And another shot on net for the Hatters.
Shagog gets it up to Randa.
Passed it up the sideline. Stayed in bounds. A lot of back and forth here.
Definitely. Smith trying to get it down. Not able to. Looks like it'll be a throw-in for Quakertown. Kyla Frederick throws it in. Hatters trying to get the ball away into some of their forwards. It's with Shagog now. And Hewish has got it. She's moving. She gets it up to Randa. But Saprel was able to send it back down.
Ball kind of stayed in the same spot there around the 30-yard line as both teams kept kicking it back and forth. And now Quakertown will get the possession here and the throw-in deep in their own territory.
Yeah, with less than 10 minutes left, Hatters are going to have to pull off a miracle here if they want to come out on top tonight.
Quick substitution. And we have now 8 minutes to go left in this game.
Frederick able to get it towards Rosner. But ball goes out. It'll be a Hatters throw-in by Smith. Then it's over to Shagog. She's trying to get it up towards Ibrahim.
Leah tried kicking it up the sideline, but the defense was there. Kicked it right out of bounds, and now it'll be a throw-in for the Hatters. However, this time, much closer to the net. It's a good shot on net there. The header there prevented it from getting into the net.
Smith with the throw-in.
I think the Panthers' approach to this is just trying to kick it right out of bounds. Just get it out of the net's, I guess, like box there
Yes.
to prevent more opportunities. And now the Quakertown Panthers have turned it, and it'll be their possession. And rather than having the Hatters throw it from 10 yards out from the net, the Quakertown Panthers will be able to throw it about 35 yards, but this time the other way.
Levin gets it over towards Ibrahim.
Yeah, can you guys not hear me?
Then Frederick is able to say something about that. Calabria was able to do a very good job keeping the ball away from Liot and Carpenter there.
So now we just have about 5 minutes left. And the Hatters are going to score 2 goals if they want to tie it up. Both defenses have played very strong this whole game. And the Quakertown Panthers were able to get 2 goals in, even though there's been strong defense.
Now Hollish has got it. She punts it. It's over towards Shigog and Levin.
I think Levin slipped there. Might have been looking for a penalty, but there was no call. In fact, it'll be a throw-in for Quakertown.
Abel throws it in. And it's over with McBenagel. Now HH with the throw-in.
Liot has it.
Yep, Liot's on top of it, but the ball does go out again.
They're going to need to do something quick.
Yeah, especially now that Quakertown's got the throw-in and they've got possession.
The clock's against the Hatters.
Frederick trying to keep it away from Malafi. And now Shigog's got it. She's able to send it over to Carpenter. Carpenter sending it up towards Malafi again. And it's back to Smith. Smith does a great job keeping it in just there. Looks like Smith will have the throw in. Now it's with Malafi again. She's doing a good job keeping it away from Quakertown. Gets it over to Rapino. Then to Levin.
The Panthers only have one striker at around midfield. This just shows that they're trying to prevent more than try to score another goal. More defenders back than none.
Malafi trying to send it up towards Ibrahim, but Kyla Frederick is able to send it away. Smith taking it up the sideline.
It was a good cross there. The chip shot, however, didn't really go towards the net. Shigog's shot there was deflected.
Great kick from Waltz, getting it back towards Shigog and Ibrahim.
Penalty drawn there by the Hatters. That was Emma Levin. And now with under 2 minutes remaining, the Hatters might have a potential way to be down 1 goal with this free kick here. If there was ever a time to get a free kick, this would be a good time.
Levin with the kick.
It's in. That was an amazing goal there. Able to kick it to the back outside.
Yeah, incredible shot there by Emma Levin. As we've got about 1 minute, 10 seconds left on the clock. And HH is only down 1 point now.
Here's the replay. Levin was able to draw the penalty, which gave her the free kick. Here's the kick, about 25 yards out. Right to the back and outside, out of the reach of Vale. And while Vale has had an amazing night, that one just gone to the outside and out of reach. So now with about 1:23 left on the clock, the Hatters could try to take one more goal, or to score one more goal, excuse me, and tie it up as they try to get away into the playoffs.
Yep. Malafy's on top of it, getting it down to Levin. Hatters throw in by Rapinoe.
We're now under a minute.
Hatters have got to make this fast if they want to tie it. Carpenter's getting in there.
Hollish is able to save that. She's going to try to punt that as deep as she can to get into the other territory, as there's now 30 seconds.
Another throw in by Quakertown. Great kick by Carpenter. Ibrahim setting it down.
We now have 10 seconds to go. And Vale saves it. And that's the game. An amazing goal from Emma Levin breathed life back into this team. But the Hatters fall short 2-1 to Quakertown. Very defensive heavy game. And Quakertown comes out on top. Quakertown now moves to 8-4-2, while the Hatters go now to 10-4-1. Still a very competitive Liberty division. Hatters play Upper Dublin and Wissahickon next, who are the two leaders of the Liberty division.
And that's the game. We will see you at our next HHTV production. Have a great night, everyone.
Tonight's sporting event was brought to you by Safe Driving Coach, coaching teens defensive driving habits that will last a lifetime. Tonight's sporting event was brought to you by Safe Driving Coach, coaching teens defensive driving habits that will last a lifetime.